この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. Take 3 here, because I keep laughing at whether the title of the next episode of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, episode 23, Moon Attack, refers to us being attacked on a moon, or us attacking somebody else on a moon, and I've just gotten quite silly with it. Regardless, we're here for that episode of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Apologies to my patrons in particular, because you're going to be getting this video a bit late. I waited and waited today for a delivery, and the delivery is right here before me. It is a Shure SM7B, the kind of gold standard microphone for a lot of voiceover work, along with a couple of other things. The Electro Voice RE20 or whatever is also up there, but for its smooth, warm tone and excellent background noise rejection, the Shure SM7B is coveted by mostly Twitch streamers, and dumb weirdos who record YouTube videos in their room like me. I purchased this because I've made some changes to my room's layout, and they've affected the way that my microphone sounds in a negative way. However, there's one big reason that I've purchased this, and I want to tell you about it, because it is a big reason, and it's really important, and I'm really happy about it. You might not believe it because of some wonderful filtering that I've done on the software side, but there is now an air conditioner sitting about 5 feet away from me, attached to my window, and it is blasting ice cold air into my room. My room is currently at 78.6 degrees. When I turned the air conditioner on at about 1 p.m., it was 85 degrees in my room. Okay, so like a 10-degree Fahrenheit difference almost. My room becomes unlivable. It doesn't ventilate very well, and it doesn't get cooled by the house central AC very well. This is a purchase that honestly I can't really afford, but I have made the way to afford it and saved for it and put it together, and essentially y'all have purchased this for me, so I'm telling you about it. You've made both of these purchases for me, so I'm telling you about it. That air conditioner is going to make my life so magnificently much better. It is really, really difficult to even describe to you how important it is that my room is not baking, boiling hot right now. And we're not even in the true heat of California summer, which is coming quite soon. So this purchase makes it so that I can essentially record after about noon, because it is so dreadfully hot to sit here for an hour plus in 85, 88, 92 as the temperature climbs, as my computer is running, as I'm recording. The temperature in this room just climbs, and it is utterly, and I have lights on, even though they're LEDs, they still put out heat. It is absolutely miserable, and I'm not going to have to deal with it anymore. Moreover, because of this expensive purchase of this microphone, first off, I hope the audio sounds good. I hope it sounds nice. Second off, with some additional software help, I've gotten it to the point where I'm pretty sure the vocal quality of me talking is not going to be significantly impacted by having that dang air conditioner running right now. I could not get away for this microphone, my AT875R, which is a shotgun microphone, and is fantastic, by the way. I really love this microphone. Highly would recommend in many ways. I could not get away for it, figure out a way for it to work. I could not figure out a way to get enough off-axis rejection, even though it's a shotgun microphone, and enough filtering on it to make it sound really good. So we are saying a fond farewell, and with no hard feelings whatsoever toward the AT875R. I'm going to keep this microphone. I'm not going to sell it. I will potentially use it for other applications. It's great as a short shotgun microphone. If I ever want to take my camera down and go shoot something other than just this one angle of my space, then I'll plop this on top of it, connect it up with a cable, and be raring to go. Because it's fucking great. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful, wonderful microphone. Great for voiceover purposes, great for shooting purposes. I really love the microphone. And it's about a third of the price of this one. And so I would highly recommend, if you're thinking about getting into streaming or recording, pick up one of these. Don't pick up one of these unless you have significant background noise that you need to deal with, or you're at the point where you know you're going to be doing this for a while, and you might as well put in an investment into a piece of technology that's going to last you upwards of decades, because these things don't go anywhere. These SM70Bs are very resilient. And just put in that investment, and that's what I've done. So thank you immensely to those of you who follow me and subscribe to the channel, but mostly to those of you who give me $1 or $5 a month on Patreon, because when that money comes together and I can save it up and put it into something useful, it turns into something good and useful and exciting and fun, and I'm excited a little bit by it's shiny new toys, right? Shiny new toys. But more importantly, quality for the channel and quality for me, and the ability to really do my job in my workspace and have a workspace that is livable. Because my room is my workspace, and this workspace was not very livable up until today. So nice, yeah, improvement, yeah, fuck yeah, love it, absolutely love it. I do have one other purchase. It's a much smaller purchase. And I've got part of it here already. This is a boom arm with a bunch of articulating joints, and I'm waiting for the wall mount to come, which this will wall mount to. I had to get it shipped from the UK. Don't ask me why. All of the Elgato wall mounts just like don't exist in the United States right now. So I had to get one shipped from the UK. It cost me like $8 to get it shipped from the UK, and it's the same price otherwise. But it's coming. And the reason that I need to do that is because currently, given my setup of everything, I used to have this thing, the camera arm that it's currently on, mounted to my windowsill. Literally drilled holes in my windowsill to put it there. It didn't work super well. But it's currently now mounted to my desk. And the problem with that is that anytime I touch my desk, the camera goes whoop, 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 whoop. And it's on like a gimbal mount so that it doesn't do that too much, but it sure do be doing that. And it doesn't look that bad, but here's what happens if I adjust my mic. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, 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 whip. And I'm just barely touching, you know, so or if I pull my keyboard out, or if I go for my mouse and put weight on it, it's just really annoying, and I think it annoys you guys too. I hope it does, because it looks like shit. So I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna wall mount the damn thing, and it's gonna be fixed forever. So nice. In any case, that's a whole spiel about nothing. We're going to watch some Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. Last time on Zeta Gundam, we watched The Eyes of Sirocco. First off, the Zeta Gundam exists. The one that's in the title that we haven't seen yet. It's not even in the OP, I don't think. It fucking exists. That's cool. It's neat. It's a thing. It's faster than before. It's stronger than before. It's the thing that we have to use to fight the guys who are badder and bigger than before. The show is experiencing power creep, and I'm okay with it. Fully acceptable that there's power creep here. It just means cooler robots, and like, well, yeah, cooler robots. Yes, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got in after going back through the episode, it's like 8 or 9, it's almost half the episode is just Camus chasing Fa around the ship and them having continuous arguments that don't really get anywhere. It's kind of rough. On the Jared side, he gets 2 underlings, these new pilot girls. One of them in particular, the one with the pink hair, is kind of a badass. I don't really get her yet. I sort of was thinking that she's something special because we've been introducing her in the background and stuff. Now I'm not thinking that anymore. She seems like just a down-home girl, but it looks like she's on a character trajectory to be somewhere special. Or get murdered in like an episode because she's cute. I don't fucking know. It's Tomino. What am I supposed to do? Sirocco put Jared in a, what I'll call a tough situation, not giving him backup because he didn't ask for backup, and because he wanted to show him some things that I've kind of forgotten the nuances of. That's my fault. Demonstrating Sirocco's kind of a jackass is what I would think, and is how I think of him. I don't really like the boy, and I think we're gonna fight him soon and kill him soon, so maybe I don't have to like the boy very much. That's totally okay. Also, at the very, very end, after everybody returned to their various ships after doing a whole big battle thing, Rikoa brought a thing for somebody on the ship. Brought a present from a guy whose name I don't remember. Dude with the sort of curlyish hair, he's not the captain of is he the captain of the other ship? I don't remember what he is. Also, apparently all the rankings are wrong in the subs, but I can't do anything about that, so, you know. he sent a little present, a little cute gift to Emma Sheen. It seems like your boy has a little bit of a crush, and that seems lovely. I like that. I think that's fun. I like seeing the adults do the romance. We had it with Amuro and Beltorchica, and it felt like supernatural for a little bit. Super space natural, not supernatural. It felt supernatural for a bit, and then weird afterward, which seems about right to me. Um, and now we're having more sort of adult romance, sort of possibly going on in the ether. That's kind of cute. Emma Sheen doesn't seem very receptive to it or understanding of it. She kind of looked at the present like, what is this for? But that's cute in and of itself that she doesn't even know what to do with it. Aw, neat. And that's kind of where everything left off. It feels like we're a little bit rudderless, and I don't know what's next, but I'm sure that Tomino does, and that Zeta Gundam will show us. So let's go ahead and jump on into episode 23, Moon Attack. Again, I assume we're going to be either attacking a moon or getting attacked on a moon, or a moon will be attacked and we have to stop it from being attacked. Regardless, it tells us a lot. Let's watch the episode and I'll just shut up finally. Okay, I've got it up and ready to go. There will be two versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down. Let's get right into the news. I'm gonna turn me up a little bit. Oh, maybe... No. I'll do it on my end. There we go. Susu. Also, I can see the thumbnails of every episode, and I'm pretty sure this is the last time that this is the OP. It might be the same song, it's just a different visual. Very loud, bassy speaker. Hey! Yes. Yes. Smack. True? That... Oh, okay. Moon attack! Alright, we're on the moon. It's a cool looking moon. I actually really like this art piece. This is gorgeous. Ooh, it's a city on the moon. Ooh, it's a ship in a city on the moon. Oh! Young cats, huh? There we go. Oh, we're doing something for Wong? Cordless phones. It is the future. Hey! Alright, youngin'. Man, he doesn't look so good. Von Braun City. Art of War. Is it code? Oh, okay. What? I don't really know what that meant. Seemed very um you moving your bed somewhere? Oh. Oh. Ho ho. Literally the birds? Well, we're not in one, so it's fine. Gosh, Emma, fuck off. Sorry. Whoa. Oh, these cuts are great. Wow. Oh, boys' underwear. Hmm. Hmm. Good response, Camille. Oh. Oh. Wow. This dialogue is very, very chopped, though. That was like a hard non sequitur 3 times in a row. Oh, hello. I forget what's on that chip. Sorry, I really do. Oh, no. What? What is Fa doing? Sup? Sup? I don't see you here. I don't see you. What? Rip. Like, what? Oh, what was that face? Is it. Wait. Oh, is it porn? I doubt it. Wait. Wait. What? Okay. Cool ship. Almost looks like a full mecha itself. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a bridgehead. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Very good. Ew. All right. Survival of the fittest, huh? Okay. He didn't blow up at him. Honestly, yeah. Well played, Jared. That was an attempt to incite something, and he didn't take the bait. Oh, hey, his skin still looks bad. Man. Ooh, buddy. I don't know if he needs more sunlight or dialysis. Ooh la la. Hmm. Why would they be joking? Hmm. Nah. Why is that abnormal? Oh, I'm probably. I mean, it works for the time. that this would have aired. Would be really interesting. Big transition of in the place of women in the workforce in Japan, I think, as well. So it makes sense. Shiny. All right. Fuck. Yeah, eye on the prize. Commodore Blex again. Whee! Has Ketz learned his lesson from his first time? He's not going to go out on his own, right? I hope not. I hope he's learned. Warning shots on the city. Hmm. Smart. Ooh. That's a bunch of people blowing up a bunch of people. Okay. Okay. Wait, was that Cats? No. No. Stop it. Otto. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, exactly. Have you not learned? Okay, Camus in one. Fa, don't take... Oh, God. That's Fa, right? Okay. Well, so we had to give Fa a shiny robot, right? Shit. Fuck. Ikiratte ne. Alright, M-Machine in the Mark II. Camus in the Zeta. What's up? And I'm sorry, what is the name of Fa's robot? I don't know what its name is. Zoom! Why not? Okay, Jared is waiting. You think Sarah might know? Why? Alright, I love that that's a new thing. It's very cool. Got to move quicker. Okay, still blasting the outskirts. How you doing? Not great, but you're holding it together. Let's go, Fa. Let's go. Whoa. Fear. There it is. Okay, not holding it together. Sorry. Oh. Differently holding it together. That's interesting. Facing it and overcoming it. That's it. What? Fa. Are you the main character, Fa? Have we been watching the side piece the whole time? Okay, that was a cool cut. Fa's in a sword fight. I believe in you, dude. Let's go. Zoom! That was a really cool transition. That was such an understated little henshin. It's at like 14. Whoa, 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 whoa. That sequence was nuts. She's got it. Battlefield, a place for men, is what he thinks, right? Whew. Okay. Okay. Well, he's a strategic bastard. You gotta give him that. Hi, Chewie. Uh-huh. This seems pretty well put together. Huh. Wait, what? Is he using old type to refer to the machines? Or to new type, old type people? That's weird. Oh, okay. Interesting decision. Not gonna send out Mauer's team. Yeah, what? Oh. Okay. Oh, so you're just using him as bait. Yeah. She said, oh, go. Oh, she's going. Yeah, let's go. Let her go. Okay. He thinks they're all gonna die here or something, right? Like, however this plays out, it's gonna work for him, so he doesn't care. Really interesting. I like that from Sirocco. Yeah, Sirocco's running away with the fucking bone, man. He's got him. Okay. Zwink. What? What? Wait, Jared's feeling vibes? What? Or are they all feeling Sirocco? Because he's descending? Dude, the color swap. What? And now it fades away. It is Sirocco. But Jared was feeling that. Clank. Whoa. Okay, Mauer arrives. Uh-oh. Shuto. Whoa. Okay, what? So he didn't fire. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, ow. Oh, is he gonna have a sick scar from this? He doesn't care. Worth it. Oh my gosh. It's a dumb plan for you, bro. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Just get rid of him. Like taking off your jacket when somebody's grabbing onto you. All right. Friends helping friends? Sort of. Futile. Futile as always, Jared. Oh, poor buddy. Poor buddy. Hmm. Will we have to surrender or can we escape? Okay. So they've surrendered. Get out of there, Fa. Ah, she's got the blood. Let's go. Oh, it's weird to have two Gundams. It's kind of weird to have multiple Gundams now. Too many. Too many Gundams. I know that probably I say that, but they're like, 4 seasons or series down the line, there are probably gonna be like 40 different Gundams in a show. Oh, buddy. Oh. Whoa, buddy. I don't. Hi. Awesome. Awesome. Absurd. But they did. But they did, dude. Alright, he's just gonna play it. But it worked. Ha! He just saddled him with it. Oh my god. Let him have some of the credit. Just accomplish the task. Alright, man. Oh, the hair is different. Oh, never mind. And that thing is... Hi, Fa. Oh, yeah, you had your first battle for real, though. Hey. Yeah, you now know what's up, dude. What? Hmm. Hmm. Can't just hear it from him. Need to have a little bit of backup there. Very cool. Tanomimas. Hmm. So do they get it? They just get the... Oh, that's cool. Because the Von Braun capsule? Right? Heinrich von Braun? Von Braun. It's a reference to early space travel, right? Von Braun. Werner! Father of rocket science, Nazi party. Leading developer of rocket technology. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. that's like a total non sequitur of new shit. Is we got like political meetings and stuff. Interesting, but I think, given that I am aware that the thumbnail image changes, which I think means a new OP, and it seems like this is a pretty final end to a situation, although maybe not the clearest one. I guess we just lost and we gave up the city. This episode feels a little bit final. It also feels really fucking good in some parts and really fucking weird in other parts. There are segments of the dialogue here that are so chopped up. I don't know exactly how to refer to them, but they're like, I think this, I think this, I think this, I think this, and the characters just like aren't talking to each other, and it doesn't make sense why they're conversing the way that they are, and it's just exposition for the audience mostly. That's some weird shit. I don't love that. But then we get into space combat. There were a number of really cool cuts, some cool ideas present in the combat, and like a bunch of stuff coming together, with Fa going out on her first mission and sort of getting a taste of what that feels like. Because she was out there before, but it wasn't really in the midst of heated combat. She wasn't in a battle. She wasn't on a battlefield. And we made a big deal out of that, with Camus saying this thing about the battlefield being a place for men traditionally. And it's weird that so many women are out there. And he's right in the context of the story. It is different than the previous story, right? There weren't a lot of fighting females, except there were people on the main ship who were doing fighting stuff, you know, but even then, really, like, Mirai didn't ever really go out and fight. She piloted the ship. Sayla was a major fighter. In any case, it's a clear shift in one show to the other show, and I'll theorize just off the top of my head that it has to do with the transition in Japanese culture, traditionally a rather patriarchal society, the transition toward having women entering the workforce, which has been a huge shift over the last number of decades. Salary women instead of just salary men, and a bit more, not complete, but a bit more of an equal opportunity sort of situation going on. And that could have been a subconscious or very conscious choice to put those elements into this series and have more women taking the roles of pilots and leaders, especially given the context granted by like new typeness, right? If you have the abilities, the physical capability and the psychological capability to be a better pilot than anybody else, damn right every organization who finds out about that is going to put you in their pilot seats, because duh. And they're not going to care whether you're male or female in doing so. If you can be a more effective weapon for them, they don't care what you're packing, right? Like, it doesn't matter. And we're seeing that a lot. We're seeing a lot of women in the military and a lot of female pilots in this season. And I wonder if there's like a higher likelihood of new type females. I don't know. I fully don't know. It might be. It might not be. I don't know. We've really only had a couple of solidly confirmed new type males, and now we've had these cyber new type females, these other women who are just strong and good at their jobs, like Sarah seems to be. Smart, young, dedicated, loyal, it seems, thoughtful, valuable in context. Emma Sheen, Teton's officer, now on the other side, really capable commander. Rakoa, really capable, right? Like, they're just capable people. So I don't know if there's really a distinction to be drawn there. I guess maybe I should take it with a big grain of salt, because it's coming from Camus, and Camus doesn't know shit about shit. So maybe I just shouldn't affect it. Also, I found that the opening sequence with the voiceover was weird. It was like trying to make these feel like they were deep and important things, and it felt like it was going to make a serious point. And it does, sort of, with this idea that both of these individuals were out in these incidents. Each individual was trying to find their own path. And then I would expect, but blank, 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 blank. No, none of it. Each individual is trying to find their own path. By the way, that artifact, it was rough on the fucking eyes. But it doesn't give us like a thing about that. There's no thing. And that seems to be a part of the storytelling of Gundam so far, and I guess I should come to expect it more. The show, by and large, is trying not to tell us how we should feel about the situations that it depicts. It'll show us how the characters feel about it. it'll show us the sequence, and it'll do so with music and cues and things that subconsciously show us how we should feel. But it never goes and just tells us a lesson, really. Except when it does, in the narrator voice. And that's kind of what I expected to happen here, was something like simple and trite, and then it didn't, and it just threw me off. Maybe in a good way. Honestly, maybe in a good way. Anyway, moon attack. I gotta do this. I really liked how this guy said moon attack.
Moon attack.
Moon attack. Super cool. Super cool. God, I love the way that my voice sounds through this mic. Hey, this background image that is built so that we can like turn the camera down in it, and it feels like we're turning the camera down on like an orb, like a moon. This is gorgeous shit. I love the shading around these puckered buttholes. Sorry, around these craters, to make them feel real and big and cool, and they're really nice. They look really good. Speaking of puckered buttholes, sorry. Away we go. Man, I love this shot of Cats, because it feels so like he's looking up. He wants to go so far, so high. He's almost like Superman posing a little bit. It's just a weird little moment. He's like, I'm super happy. I want to be on the Argama. And yes, the white base was so it was so cool. I want to be a part of it. And he just gets nothing from Char. All right, so here we go, some choppy dialogue. I don't know exactly what we're talking about. Something bodyguard Commodore Blex. I'm sorry to do this. I'm going to, because my memory is failing, I'm going to Commodore Blex in image search. So I'm going to go to images search first so that I don't see anything that comes up, and I'm going to type in Commodore Blex. Oh, it's that guy. Okay, it's the guy with the I've seen him before. I don't know where I've seen him. Is he on the ship? Is he on the Argama? He's got the blonde beard and the hair. Yeah, he was on the Argama at one point. I don't know. Anyway. The outcome of war is decided by your planning before and after battle. That's some Sun Tzu stuff. Let's trust that our decisions are correct. It would help if the Tetons intercepted this wireless communication. And that's a big, whoa, sick. That's a cool move from Char. I don't understand any of what you've just said and what it's supposed to do if the Tetons intercept it. But it seems rad to me anyway that you're like, yeah, make them intercept a thing and think that a thing is a different thing. Would be super cool. Some really cute little moments here from Emma Sheen and from Camille. Some really cute little things, like the little blink of the eyes and the way that her eyes roll out from being blinked is way understated, but it's actually really cool. Hold on, let me get it so that I can just frame by frame it really quick so I can actually see what's going on here. Okay, here. Eyes close, eyes open, and then the eyes roll with it. That's cool. It creates a completely different effect. It's just the white of the eye at the bottom appearing out over one frame. But it's accurate, right? Like if I close my eyes for a second and open them, my eyes, especially if I'm wide-eyed, which I'm not, but my eyes like roll slightly as you do that, as you like come into focus on stuff, you know? It's just a cool little moment there. I love this thing too. This is so nice and understated little character animation. She comes up around and whoop, disappears back. I think it's like frame, gone, frame, gone. Interesting. And then peeks back around the corner. Super cute. It's super cute. I also like the dialogue here. She just keeps being very mom. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing this while in spaceport. And he's kind of like, yeah, you know, whatever, man. I'm just, you know, you need to do it. You gotta do the thing. And he's being very flippant with her in kind of a fun way. Sort of walks through her space. The auto cleaner doesn't do the job. It doesn't clean the little corners. But you haven't done your homework yet, son. I'm almost done. It's fine. Picks this thing up, and her response is, why am I helping you? I'm continuing to help you and bitch at you and nag you, and I'm helping you. What am I doing? It's so cute. He just sucks her up into his energy for a second. It's actually maybe a sign of things to come. I don't know. Amuro was never able to do that. Camille might be able to. There's something about being hard-headed and just going towards something that sort of breaks through barriers pretty well. And I think Camille has it. I also thought that this little cut as they walk through with like step, and the way that there seems to be distributed weight as they're stepping back, and landing and holding the thing it's just well executed. It would be really easy to do this cut in a way that doesn't feel right, or feels like they're just sort of walk cycling across while carrying a thing. But instead they did it with weight, and they did it in a way that's like, man, if you've ever tried to move a desk or a bed or a piece of shelving into a room, you're gonna be like ducking under chandeliers and like moving around corners weird if you're like two-manning it with somebody else, you know? And that's exactly what happens. The laundry's in the way, and she's like, fuck. Not displeased by it doesn't become a conversation topic, but all these things are sort of going on, right? And she does this like cringe away. It's like when you touch a cat's whiskers, they go like, ugh, ugh. It's like, this is super cute. This whole sequence is really cool, and it sort of comes to a head with, you're still being easy on yourself, aren't you? And he goes, nah, I'm thinking about the people I'm killing as a pilot. What an answer. What a baller answer. Do you pray for them? Although I have no religion. Religion is irrelevant. And then the dialogue gets choppy. Religion is irrelevant to those who have passed away, isn't it? When is this war going to end? Ha! Ask Lieutenant Quattro. Is Lieutenant coming? Like what? And then we jump out. I guess it makes more sense than I gave it credit for. It still feels choppy and weird. And I'll say in particular, the stand up and face you feels very community theater. I'm sorry, but does that make sense? Does that track? Yes! Religion is irrelevant to those who have passed away, part A. When is this war going to end? It's just very community theater-y. It's like, what? Sort of a weird non sequitur. Anyway, whatever. Something I wanted to give Torres, he gives it to Torres. I don't even know what this thing is. I really don't remember what's on that ship. And I don't understand why Fa rushes into this conversation. I guess she is actually trying to ask Emma about the thing. She doesn't really have an ulterior motive here. Until she goes and stands right here, and then she has every motive. Something else going on. Astanaji was very upset. Really? Or he doesn't even say really. He says something else. Sokai. So more like, I see. Just super neutral. Super duper neutral. Hands the thing over, and he seems super excited about this thing. Like porn excited about this thing, right? Right? Am I misreading the situation? Does this feel like something different to somebody else? Because this feels like when in a manga, a couple of guys get together and are like, let's go peek on the girls' locker room. It feels like that. Or like, guys, let's get together and do a PFS, a porn video showing, you know? Like, or porn film showing, I guess is what it was. Then Poon Poon. It feels like that. That's what it feels like. That's immediately where my mind jumps to. If I'm wrong, then I'm just a dirty bastard, and that's fine with me, and I don't care. But yeah. All right, I gotta mention it. This conversation between the two of them. This is like one weird thing in the episode. It feels kind of intimate, doesn't it? Like partly it's the way that Bright is talking. And then it's the way that she's like kind of weirdly flustered when she's responding. I don't maybe she's just distracted by watching what's going on over there. I don't know. Girl pilots are coming. There are going to be lots of pilots. It's like so sensual. All right, Bright. Maybe he's just the most interesting man in the world. Lieutenant Bright, I would believe it. Okay, so he sets up the thing. What is the operation? We're going to take Von Braun City because it is important as a bridgehead to two different locations. You seem to possess good qualities, which is sort of backhanded, but also a compliment. And then she denigrates herself for having allowed Chief Petty Officer Sidley to die out there. And he sees the opportunity. The way that I'm reading this is, and we use this orange background to frame him really intriguingly. It's a weird framing, but it's intriguing. I think he sees this as an opportunity. Do you really believe so? Chariot. I also really like this turning cut from her. Whoosh. Very cool. He's just thinking, Sidley was killed in action solely because she lacked the strengths required. So, this gives you a justification for anybody who dies, right? This is really, really, really insidious stuff. They just failed. They just didn't have what it took. Is a really great justification for, well, that's why they died and why it's justified. If they had just been better, they wouldn't have died, so you don't have to feel bad about it one bit. It's kind of hollow, though, isn't it? It's a little hollow. If Sarah feels like she could have saved her. But he's also kind of not wrong. If Siddeley was a much better pilot, she probably would be alive. War's just brutal. It brings out these calculi that don't make sense on an emotional level. And you have to find a way to justify it. Sirocco has found a way, and he sees the opportunity to instill that justification system into Sarah. Jared is having none of it. And I have to say, once again, I'm just a little bit impressed with Jared. Like, just a little bit impressed with Jared. Isn't that right, Lieutenant Jared? He stands up, being baited into this situation, right? Sirocco's looking at him, and he's, in the undertone, saying, "Get mad, bro. Get mad. Come on. Come on. Get mad. I'm insulting this girl who was under your command, who died, who you feel something about the death of. I'm insulting her. What are you going to do about it? Huh? You can do nothing, right? You gonna do nothing?" And that's why Mauer cringes when Jared gets up, right? That's what this is. This is like a fearful cringe. Don't do it. And why Sarah leans in closer. Interesting, right? He's standing up to face him. And what he says is he doesn't exactly defy him. He doesn't say, no, she had all the strengths she needed. He says something slightly different. He says, she carried out her duties excellently. Respecting the dead, saying his piece, indicating what he means without directly dissenting toward a commanding officer, turns on his heel, and fucking walks. And she gets up, I think, because she's scared that he's going to get a beatdown if he walks out here. And instead, she's the one who gets silenced. Our meeting is over. He went ahead because he understands the responsibilities. Sirocco smooths it over. Fascinating interaction from Jared. Really, really cool. Really, really like it. Okay, man, for real. Like, you gotta get your liver checked. You gotta get your kidneys checked. This is not normal. You shouldn't look like this. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Does he in lore have a skin condition? Like, what is up? I thought they were joking earlier, but Miss Emma's actually teaching Fa. It's Ensign Rakoa and Fa. Okay, come to think of it, it's abnormal for so many women to come to the battlefield, to come out front in the battlefield that belongs to men. And he imagines all these different women who he's been fighting with and for and against. This world is changing, he says, but he doesn't seem entirely pleased with that. Doesn't seem entirely displeased either. It's kind of neutral, but just indicating like, oh, that's weird is kind of not neutral. Again, I'm gonna make the assumption and the guess that this is an attempt at social commentary on the influx of women into the workforce. And it's a functional one, I think. Women are just as likely as anybody else to be highly competent, bright, intelligent, particularly skilled at a particular task, pretty much as likely as anybody, especially when it comes to organization, management, communication, business meetings, things like that. I don't care what you're packing. I care how competent you are. So piloting could be similar. Could be similar, especially when new types abound, which makes things pretty good. All right, we're gonna join the Radish and Katz. There's a war going to break out. Something goes wrong, and Katz decides to take things into his own hands. So we talk about all this stuff. I don't really understand most of the stuff that we talked about here. I just don't get it. And we get into the battle sequences, which is fucking great. All battle commands after this come from the Dagosagere. We're giving all command over to Sirocco. How does he want to handle this? And he does so precisely. Do not fire on the center of the city. We will use it as our base. Fire on the out surrounding areas, which I assume are still populated, and force them to surrender. Create warning shots. Okay, the launch has come. Our crew is here. Mobile suit's taking off. I do like this moment where she floats through 0G and lands. You know, boink. The hair is cool. Foof. And it's cool. And Katz yoinks his way out and tries to get a mobile suit going. Over the next, 30 seconds. I have no idea what the fuck happens, but people get into their various mobile suits, and we're going to skip to there. Because this is some weird shit. Horo, come you. Two of you. Oh, no, I want to fight. Yes, do it. No, don't do it. And then everybody gets out. Okay, great. We did it. We're out. And we're out on the thing. And we're not letting them out to play. Siroko's got a different kind of plan. I really wonder what's up with this. Does Siroko plan to take credit for the best part of the attack? And then she says, that girl might know. Why? Why would Sarah know that? Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, cool. Mid-roll. Into battle we go. And this Battlescape is awesome. It's big, and there are lots of things going on. And we start off with a bunch of little quick cuts, but we're about to get into the juicy stuff soon. Flying around at the speed of sound, Fa is out in battle for the first time for real. This is so cool from Fa. We see her afraid. And then we see her resilient in the face of fear. It overcomes her. It overwhelms her. She is enveloped in redness. She shakes it off. What am I doing? I can do better. And tears still in her eyes, she starts trying to do better. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? She's trying to do better. Fucking sick. That's awesome. We've seen characters, main characters, Amuro fucking Ray, break down in a situation like that. This is too much. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm fighting. I don't understand myself. I don't understand anything. Fuck. Spiral. Gone. Shinji in the fetal position, right? On a chair, right? That's what happens. Not from Fa. Fa's in every position to go down into a dark spiral and end up floating like space junk through the rest of this battle until somebody decides to shoot her with a laser. Nope, she pulls her shit together a little bit. And then we have to do it again, right? Like she's in it, and it's scary, and she's fighting, and she's in sword battles with people, and in the middle of it, she's going, I can do this, because she believes in herself, and now I believe in her. Because believing in yourself is pretty good, as far as anime characters are concerned. It does a lot. Okay, there's a cut coming up right now that I think is really cool. Kamyu blasts this, sees that Fa is kind of in trouble, and does this spinny whippy thing. I think he's actually misreading the situation, right? Fa's in trouble, but I don't think she needs his help in this moment. And I think she needs, it's like sink or swim, right? And I know that's not okay, because sinking in this situation is literally dying, but sink or swim, you know? She's gonna swim, and she's getting there. In any case, boom, whip, bam. What? Okay, because of the artifacting, hold on. Let me get to it. Puts the gun back, locks in, all the pieces shift and change, shoop, pop, and it locks in, and we're just going. God, that's so understated. Voomp. That's one of the coolest henshins that we've had in the show. And I mean it, we've had some crazy ones. We've had the one that was on the Earth where it popped into a mech, and that was really neat. And we have the new transforming ones that Jared rides around. They're kind of cool. This henshin, though, it makes me want to believe. You know what I mean? It makes me want to be like 11 and to have a robot toy that transforms like that. And to want to believe that it's even half as cool as the show makes it out to be. It makes me want to believe. This happens in like a split second, and then the rocket boosters go poof, and then they go poof, and it's impactful. It's got something to it. Let's do it with sound.
Fuck.
Okay, the sound could be better, but the visual effect is awesome. The rockets go whoosh, and then boom, blast, boom, and we toast out of there. It's fucking sick. Okay, blam blam, destroy the thing. Oh, and this cut was also really cool. Because of the number of elements that we have and how they're moving through space. I wonder who's responsible for this. I feel like this is a cut that could be somebody like Itano, but it doesn't feel Itano-y to me. Just the sense of things moving is the kind of stuff that would be Itano-y about this. Just the level of quality. Does that make sense? Probably not Itano himself. I'm just going to frame by frame forward. This explosion is cool. And then we're out here, and we get this chop through the center, blast out the back, chunks and debris, blam, through the thing. And then we get the other mech comes through this space, untransforms out in front of her, and grabs on. Right? The way this whole little, like, 4-second sequence, woof, shoof. Okay. Like this. Impact to the side, spinning around, right? With the continued momentum of the swing of the thing. Blam! Blasted back by that first shot. Blam! Blasted sort of into a weird angle by the explosion of itself. And then she shoots it center mass, and blam! Blasts it back further while exploding it into debris, right? At which point, poof, from behind camera, Camille comes through in the Zeta and latches onto her. That's smexy. Let's watch it again at full speed. Boom, bam, boom! Oh my god, that's sexy. Boom, bam, boom! Boom, bam, boom. That's hot. That's hot. That's super hot fire right there. All right, I'm going to be really sad if we go Sakagaburu this and that cut isn't on there. GK, who do you think did it? Who do you think did it, Jikaliza? Okay, quick micro recording. I went to Sakagaburu because I forgot to. And that cut does exist. In fact, it's the whole section. Posted 9 months ago by Reina Floof. And... wait, let me see. Favorited by 2 more. Jikalai. There he is. Hi, Jikalai. So he would actually know that this cut is Shin Matsuo. At least it's presumed to be so. This cut starts here, goes through this whole fight sequence, this whole portion of the fight sequence, all the cut ends, the zippy zappies, the internal stuff, this transition and explosion. Boom, bam, flip, whip, flippity woo, whippity wham. I'm skipping through because of copyright. And then see the thing, move over to the thing, blast, blast, zip, zip, boom, bam, boom, bam, whoosh, the whole ass fucking thing, Shin Matsuo. Cool, that's all I wanted to say. I think it's really rad. I'll find a place in the video to put this and let the previous me continue. Peace. All right, Apolly gets in a thing. He's got butt rockets, which is rad. I mean, butt lasers. Fucking sick. Send out the task force. Out they go. Some great split frames in this episode. Some things where, like this is nuts. Bam. Boom. And we see the whole frame over here. But for him, it's like bright, blinding light from the explosion. How fucking sick is that? So we have them happen at the same frame in 2 different cut-throughs? Like, who thought of that? Who thought of that? Because that's new-ish. Having a visual effect that crosses through these segments and links them together. That's sick. That's visual, like, threading these 2 things together so they feel... That's rad. There are a bunch of really rad things in this episode. I mean, there better be. I've been talking about it for an hour. Jared says, as they're gunning down a bunch of the old-style GMs, right? Times have changed. Old types should remain in the background. What the fuck is he referring to right here? Is he just referring to old mech types? Or is he talking about non-psychic old type people? Weird. It's weird. I think he might be talking about the latter because, well, he does end up having a weird feeling as Sirocco descends into the thing. I'll skip forward a bit to get there. Yeah. As he descends, it's behind me. Gotcha. Wow. Full color swap. Multiple people feel this. Jared right there feels this with his stars. Camille feels it, and I think Quattro feels it? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. Could it be that man as he passes through their battlefield, all ablue, and leaves them in his wake, panting? Oh, this kick is cool. It's just a cool mechanical shot. Poof. Fing. Boing. Just rad. Big blast, super rad. Big tackle, super rad. The battle continues. Smash bam into the ground. Jared takes an injury to the eye. Mauer's there to try to save him, and he admonishes her for doing so. man, she is really fallen for him in some way. I don't know if it's romantically or anything, but she's fallen for like this desire to protect him. And I don't know how it's going to work out for Mauer. I think she's going to get herself killed in the process. And the ultimatum is given. If you don't give up, we'll kill you. And Fa, great angle choice on Fa in here. Leaning forward into the cockpit. Why? I won't retreat. I can still fight. I can do this. I can do this. She's a little amped up. Everybody comes and brings her back, okay? And I love this. So cool haircut as she runs by. It doesn't matter. Weird shit from Jared that I don't like his current direction on one bit. I love how Sirocco handles this. He's acting a role, of course, but I love it. And Fa. Everybody's nice to her. Why isn't everybody hating me? Stop it. And I love her line, I don't care for kindness if it's only to console. It doesn't matter. It's got to be from your heart. It's not just to make me feel better. Stop just trying to make me feel better. And so we need some backup, and we get it in the form of M-Machine and Rekoa, all these respectable people who stand around her and go, you did really good. You did really good for your first time in combat. You didn't fall the fuck apart, dude. Holy shit. You didn't fall apart. You like had every opportunity to go spiraling out into oblivion, and you didn't. You kept your shit together and just got a little too into it. That's fine. That's not a slap-worthy... Well, it would be if it was Camus. That's not a slap-worthy thing. Good job. It would be if it was Camus, though. They would definitely be smacking the shit out of him. They'd be taking turns. It'd be like that scene in JoJo's where they all crowd around the guy and just kick shit the fuck out of him. Yeah. Curb stomp the fuck out of him, we might say. Okay. This is a cool episode. There's some chunks of it that I had some gripes with, and then they kind of went away when I watched them again. They felt better, so maybe I'm just an idiot. That's totally fine. We also had some really cool animation throughout this episode, and some cool ideas present throughout in lots of interesting ways. I'm not going to rehash them. We've just talked through them. I enjoyed this episode pretty immensely. There was a lot of cool stuff going on. Next week's episode will be episode 24 of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. And as far as I can tell, there will be a new OP and potentially a new ED, and I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I like this OP so much that I'm really scared for what it could be, but I assume that it'll be good. So I'm not too worried about it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you'd like next week's episode or episodes of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam a little bit early, they'll be up on the Patreon where you can check them out. That's linked in the description. I don't know why I pointed up when I said that. I'm dumb. Linked in the description. It helps a lot. It helps me do things like upgrade my mic setup and camera setup and stuff. Although I'm not going to have to do that for a little while to come. The ability to have a little buffer of funds that can go into that kind of a purchase and turn into stuff that makes this thing work better, this whole thing that I do that hopefully you enjoy experiencing work better and sound better and look better and feel better and be better, is immensely valuable. And I love you all very, very much for helping out with that. So thank you. And if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. If you would go over and drop a like on the video or maybe subscribe to the channel, that would be super awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.